Hi, third graders. It's Catherine again, and we're going to continue our lesson from yesterday. You might remember that the objective or goal of this lesson is, through photo analysis, we'll investigate the food, clothing, and homes of different regions in Peru. Yesterday, we looked at homes. Now, today, you're going to continue to consult online articles and websites about Peru to better analyze photos of Peruvian culture. After examining Peruvian food, clothing, and homes, you will write captions for the photographs depicting the various aspects of life in Peru. Now, yesterday, we learned two important vocabulary terms: photograph, which is a picture taken with a camera. We looked at this picture. And caption, the explanation or description explaining a photograph. And we read this caption and it helped us better understand the monkey, right? We learned that this is the emperor tamarin that lives in South and Central America, and we learned its diet from the caption. The caption helps readers get more information about a photograph. This might be an important definition that you'd like to add in your dictionary. Today, you're going to study pictures that depict Peruvian food and clothing, and you're going to research online articles and websites to better understand Peruvian food and clothing. Then you're going to write a caption for each image that gives additional details or explains the photograph. You're going to write your responses directly on the slides. So I'm going to model again how I would look through some of the articles and websites that you could research from and how I used that information to write a caption. So let's take a look. We've got two images here: a shaman or spiritual healer in Cusco, Peru, and wool spinning. So I clicked this article and there was a section all about traditional men's dress. And as I read it, I noticed that there was a poncho similar to the one that we saw in the image that we're going to be writing a caption about. I read and I found a paragraph that describes the poncho that the shaman was wearing. Let me read it out loud to you. The most distinctive part of men's clothing is hand-woven poncho. Nearly every Quechan man and boy has a poncho, generally red in color, decorated with intricate designs. Each district has a distinctive pattern. In some communities, and in many villages, ponchos are worn as daily attire. However, most men use their ponchos on special occasions, such as festivals, village meetings, weddings, etc. I'm wondering how I could use that information in my caption. Well, this is what I think I'll write. The shaman, remember, because I'm describing the image, is wearing a poncho. Ponchos are often worn in Peruvian culture for special reasons. They are usually red and have patterns and designs. He is also wearing something else that I learned about in the article, which is this knitted hat with ear flaps. Do you see how I used the article that I researched to add additional information to this image? And that I also, in my caption, described what was happening in the image? I'd like you to do the same as you go through the rest of your independent work, looking at the image of wool spinning, adult clothing in Peru, children's clothing in Peru, some more clothing in Peru, and then looking at some delicious food from Peruvian culture. This fruit in the market looks delish. Stuffed potatoes. When you're all done for your wrap up, I'd like you to share one observation you made or one new thing you learned about Peru. Then you're going to submit your responses from the independent work. I hope you continue to have fun creating captions for these images and figuring out how your research can connect to what you're seeing in the image and how you can use a caption to really explain a photograph and add additional details for your reader to better understand Peruvian culture. Have fun, friends, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.